Wait, you've seen the Northern Lights 100 bajillion times, haven't you?
It's one of those things where you don't actually get up in the middle of the night to go see it because it's just there all the time. So I've seen it like 7 or 8 times.
Okay, that's still a lot.
Yeah.
That's like me and not having gone to the Space Needle until like my senior year of high school.
Oh yeah, it took me a long time to go to this.
Yeah, it's like you're used to it, so you don't do it. But okay, you have actually.
You need
seen
somebody to come from out of town who cares.
Exactly. That's how you do it. So the Northern Exposure TV show was actually filmed in Alaska. True or false? Barry wants to know. The Northern Exposure TV show. The fuck is
Northern
that?
Exposure is a show.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. I never watched it. I have no idea. I know of it, but it wasn't something that I was watching. I would imagine probably more likely filmed in Canada.
I wonder. Wait, when's the Below Zero?
Life Below Zero?
Yeah, is that?
That was one. There's a different one. But yeah, I know what you're talking about.
Is that in Alaska or Canada?
That one...
It's in the Arctic Circle.
It's probably Alaska. A lot of them are on Vancouver Island, but I think that one was actually...
It's a good show. I liked it. Made me want to go snuggle up in a cabin and like not see anyone for 5 months.
Yeah, it's great when you can leave. I don't think I could do that as like my permanent residence.
Yeah, definitely not permanent residence, but definitely like I would take that vacation over the vacations I talked about earlier. I don't go on vacations with significant others' parents ever again. Holy shit. I was regaling chat with the tales of the 2 times I've done that before and how horrible that was for me.
Yeah.
Not ever doing that.
I wouldn't even want to go on vacations with my own parents. I took my mom to Iceland for her 70th birthday. And that was 3 days. And it was... I love my mother.
Tapped out. Yeah, I was thinking the same thing. As like, I not only would I not go with a significant other's parents, I wouldn't even go with any of my own family. Like, I will say I love my family, I do, but there is none of my family that I have a fun enough time with where I was like, maybe my sister Hannah who lives in Japan, but other than that, like, very few family members I'm like, you know, it'd be really fun to spend thousands of dollars to hang out with you.
Yeah.
In an uncomfortable, highly anxious foreign environment.
Yeah.
Let's not ever do that. Yeah, not doing that. Rex says there's about a 12% chance of food actually getting cooked on stream. It depends on the day, but if there's a guest, then it definitely sinks even lower because there's usually more chat, and then we're doing that. She's just reading most of chat while talking to Mr. Alaska. Thank you, Jess, for helping people who don't understand how the stream works, how it works. I'm not swooning. You're swooning. Everyone's swooning over you right now. Did I warn you you're going to get hit on? A little bit?
A little bit.
A little bit.
Yeah.
Sometimes my very beautiful gentlemen, actually, and women, everyone who gets in my kitchen gets hit on. It's just kind of normal.
That's fair.
Yeah. You won't get banned for chatting. You'll get banned for making me uncomfortable. My mods are very protective. S being the first name initial. S. The person who's getting her nipples pierced is not anyone you guys know, and her name does not begin with S. Who do I know whose name begins with S?
I mean, there's a lot of S's. Sarah, Sam,
I don't
Savannah,
know.
Sierra. A lot of stripper names. Yeah.
Sierra starts with a C. No. This beat is automatic.
Sierra.
No, Sierra. Okay.
Russell Wilson's wife is, she might have her nipples pierced. I have no idea.
I heard that it takes a really long time to recover from nipple piercings.
Yeah.
Yeah, I just, sounds like a lot of work. Maybe I'm wrong.
If I was going to go through that, I would cut holes in all my shirts. Everybody's going to see it. I'm not going to go through that and hide it from the world.
Oh, LT's talking about Sabrina. No, it is not Sabrina who's getting her nipples pierced. Not Miss S. Yeah. But yeah, if you get your nipples pierced, you really should flaunt that shit. Like, make sure and then while you're at
shirts
or do they have the ones that have like jewels on them? Mm-hmm. Like bejewel them. Make it look pretty.
I would get like full like cow nose like ring door knockers.
Great idea.
Money knockers. Yeah.
I love this idea. You should totally do it. LT.
Yes, Sabrina. I was trying to be discreet in the event, but it was in fact her. Lol.
Sabrina, who is my friend who's getting her nipples pierced. I only talked about her once or twice on stream, but no, it's not her. But that would be hilarious. I'll ask her if she wants to get her nipples pierced. You want me to text her? I will.
Just make it a party.
Yeah, why don't we just go get our nipples pierced together?
Or you can bring somebody here. Do it on stream.
Get kicked off Twitch. I can't show my feet on stream. You think I'm going to show my nipples on stream?
Have you seen Austin Powers? You know the scene where they've got kitchen things just very strategically placed as they're moving around? We could plan this whole thing out.
Oh my God, you would have to produce this. You would have to be the cameraman.
Can you set up like a 10-minute delay on stream so we can, if we mess up, we can just...
It's live.
No, it's not.
Yes, this is live.
When I was watching it, there was like a 5 to 10 minute delay. Because I would text you, you'd respond, and then 5 minutes later I would see you respond on stream.
It's like 30, no. So what happens is that's not the stream, that's my being behind on chat.
Oh, okay.
So I didn't read yours unless you do bits, in which case it's instantaneous.
This is live, bro.
This shit is live, bro.
Can you put it?
No, you cannot. It's live. The only delay is my being behind on chat because I'm chopping Broadway.
All right. So then you gotta be a little more careful with the.
Yeah, you gotta be on your toes. Yeah, no, I've definitely had some instances with kids who don't always like to wear clothes.
Yeah.
Almost bombing stream and having to so there's baby gates. And if we do have a stream during the day when the kids are awake, we have multiple people in the kitchen running defense just in case Lena decides to bomb stream.
Sure.
I don't know what that means. What's that? I don't even know. I mean, a 10,000 hour rule, right? You've probably made it enough that you've got it just right. Wait, 10,000 hour what?
10,000 hours.
See us with the bits.
Always live.
I'm a little scared. I think I know what they're doing. I don't think it's going to work, though.
10,000 hours is Malcolm Gladwell. It says you have to practice anything for 10,000 hours. Can't do that.
Yeah, I'm never going to get good at anything. But thank you for that. 10,000 hours. Also, Frank is, so I think I told you, but when they watch enough stream, they get points. And when they get points, they get to do channel point redemptions and shenanigans and stuff. That motherfucker has over 1 million points. That is extremely rare.
He's saving up.
Okay. There are some folks that do reruns, but generally always live.
Yeah, most of them are live. Very few reruns is where they will play an old stream. Fair enough.
Sure.
Wait, where are we? I mean, God damn it. Okay, so Siba says, I like to eat pizza all the time and maybe some chicken patties and ramen, but I'm not going to get him on for eating the same thing all the time. So Sibas is going to side with you. I'm still saying it. As soon as you told me that, my first reaction was fuck, I have to cook for him. Holy shit, I'm going to start saving one portion of everything I make and just freeze it and be I got to fucking put shit in his mouth. I don't know. I didn't know that was my weird tick thing, whereas that is what would get under my skin. But it's no, I meal prep and then I eat the same meal all week long. I was
well, when I first moved to Washington, my budget was $1.50 a day for food.
Nice.
And so I got pretty good at finding exactly what would fit in that budget. And there's not a lot of options.
No. So when I first got out of college, my budget for the entire week, granted I'm pretty petite compared to you, mine was $25 a week.
Yeah.
And I lived off that for 6 months.
Oh, yeah.
Hey, you got to do what you got to do.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Builds character.
It does. You learn to embrace hot dogs and whatnot as a treat.
Yeah.
A lot of vegetables. Does Alaska feel the same way about you replacing his meal prep that you felt about Per Sky? I mean, playing devil's advocate could be the same way. Rick, that's actually a really good point. That's a very good point. Okay, so there was a guy that I dated a while ago, and he didn't like my purse.
Your purse?
Yes, it was a Sailor Moon purse. It's actually hanging up by the front door. I've actually worn it on multiple dates. Mm-hmm. And so I got really offended that he was trying to change me because I love that purse, but he wanted me to be more fancy. He took me to Bellevue Square to get a designer purse or whatever. And I got really offended.
Yeah.
Chat would like to know if my wanting to put other things in your mouth is making you feel like I'm trying to change you as a person. And if so, I greatly apologize.
I think the big difference there is one's status and visibility. It's he wanted to be seen with somebody who had a better purse. So no, I don't think that's the same thing.
That is true. That is the number one reason why that's the same guy who told me I wear too much black. Computer, set asparagus timer for 25 minutes. I've actually told you about this guy before.
Yeah.
So yes, but I get your point, Rex. You're absolutely right. I should be more sensitive about that.
No, if you told me we're done unless you eat something other than curry, at least X% of the time.
Cannot be seen with you if all you eat is like lowbrow food. You
Yeah.
need like some foie gras and some like fucking filet mignon. That would be a problem.
Or if you told me ahead of time here to pretend I ate better things. Don't tell chat that you just have the same meal every day for lunch and dinner.
Yeah. I think the biggest problem was it is a status thing, and it was trying to change someone into being a different person who's more dateable. So that specific one was he wanted me to wear more designer things, and then he wanted me to wear flashy, like peacocking colors. Like he wanted me to get like a fuchsia pink trench coat. And I was like, dude, my personality is loud enough as it is. Like I'm already a bit to handle. The last thing you need me is in neon colors. Let's just be honest.
Unless it's cosplay.
Unless it's cosplay, let's go. And that's only for like one fucking weekend. But no, I feel like you guys don't need to see me in fuchsia. That's a terrible idea. Incorrect.
Good, we're in Carmen Sandiego.
Did I tell you that story?
No.
Okay, remind me to tell you the story about Carmen Sandiego. Not appropriate for stream. Is Mr. Alaska a Jewel fan?
Yeah.
Yeah. You
I
started.
like her music. She has personally offended me.
That's hard to do.
She was supposed to come to this, like, I lived in Cordova, Alaska for 4th through 8th grade. So 2,500 people, not an island, but the bridge.
With the old lady who rode there?
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
So the bridge broke in 1964 during the earthquake, and they didn't. I think they fixed it.
Good story.
So there was no way off of this
Sure.
town that was not on an island. But she was supposed to come and do like a concert at the school. So that all of us in the room for like an assembly, waiting for Jewel to come. And it's not like she's coming down the road. She had to fly or take a really long ferry to get there. And while we're sitting in the gym, we find out that she changed her mind and she's not coming.
Did she give a reason for that?
Not to me. I assume somebody got told, but she must have known hours before, when she was supposed to get on the plane, but just nobody told us or the school anything until like beyond the last.
So you're personally offended?
Yeah.
It's funny. My sister. Wait, did I tell you who my sister is? I usually don't tell people who my sister is.
I don't know.
Okay, so my sister is a singer-songwriter, and anyways, so she actually, her biggest inspiration was Jewel growing up, and so like I was like, everybody loves Jewel. Apparently, he doesn't love Jewel.
No, I mean her music is great, and I'm sure she had a good reason to not, come to this little tiny town. I wouldn't have agreed to go there in the beginning. So
you know she's from like
Homer.
Your parts. Yeah. She's from there.
She's from Homer, Alaska.
She's like daughter of preppers and shit.
Yeah.
Yeah. He knows what's up.
Oh yeah.
False Northern Exposure was filmed in Redmond, Washington.
All right.
Really? Fucking Redmond, where all the IT guys from Google and Microsoft live? What? Okay, fair enough. The whole thing about the local bands in the internet age is about getting someone to look at you, get you hooked, and then you've got free advertising. Yeah, C-Bus, that's exactly what it is. Yep. I have that problem with if I mention that I do like streaming, so I actually will not tell anyone that I do. When did I tell you? It wasn't a first date thing.
You said something about streaming, but you didn't say where or anything. It was pretty vague. Probably on the first date or something, but it was more not like, hey, I do this thing, you should come watch it. It was like, hey, I do this thing, and like, it's my thing.
Yeah.
It's not an invitation. Here's some creepy things people have done in the past. Don't do those things.
Yeah. I very much do not let people come here. Like, I didn't even give you what my handle was on Twitch for a while.
No, not until I was supposed to be coming over. Yeah.
So the shit show you're about to partake in.
Yeah.
But no, I don't like that, because then I have to explain the handcuffs and all the other things. And unless you get my personality and understand stuff, you will make the wrong assumptions about me. And they're like, oh, you're an e-girl. I was like, no, fuck you, I'm not an e-girl. So I actually don't like to, I will allude, because if we're chatting, you're like, oh, what are you up to tonight? I was like,
yeah,
doing something, and I can't lie, so I'll tell you exactly what I'm doing, but it gets taken the wrong way. So I usually try to be very vague.
Yeah, also when you said streaming, my mind just went straight to OnlyFans, and I was like, oh, cool.
That's what everyone thinks. They're like, oh, so you have an OnlyFans? I was like, no. I mean, there are handcuffs involved, and there's a leather paddle, and there's a lot of DJ talk, but no, it's not an OnlyFans. The singer James Sierra, yes, it is. Thank you. Thank you for all the bits, you guys. They didn't like your Usagi purse. Rude, that is true. They did not like it. They very much, he asked me to get rid of it. He's so much hate, but that's also, it's not just like the purse is not name brand. It's like it's a very much a like I named my daughter after Sailor Moon. Like her name is Selena instead of Serena because I couldn't get away with Serena because her dad knew what I was up to. But like it was like it's a big part of my bathroom has a Sailor Moon picture in it. Like
I don't understand trying to change anybody in general.
This is why we get along, because we both made an agreement. We're like, okay, deal?
Yeah.
And then we're like, okay, deal. No changing anyone. If at any point you're like, I'm not into this anymore, you just peace out, high five, and leave.
I've had people that want me to like direct their lives in some way.
You told me that. Yeah, no.
I don't have enough energy to do my life. I don't want to do somebody else's on top of that.
We agreement that at any point you tap out, and no trying to change each other, because we both were like, that's just fucking no, we don't know.
When you can change somebody temporarily, but people are going to go back to who they are at some point, and then you're just going to be miserable after it's too late.
No, I'm not doing it. Yes, he did like my Usagi purse. Moon, purse, power, makeup. Thank you, Barry, for that. Oh my god, is that a Sailor? It is a Sailor Moon emote. You think most dudes would be like, wear less?
Not a trench coat? Unless it's just a trench coat.
Then maybe. No, but it was a very, very expensive, very bright trench coat, and I was like, no, thank you. I also have never seen, actually, no, that's not true. I've had a couple guys be very, very opinionated about my wardrobe.
Really?
So much to the one, my college boyfriend bought me a new wardrobe when we were going on vacation with his parents, because he didn't like what I was bringing. And then I've had at least a handful of other ones be like, so we need to fix this. And I was like, god damn, I feel so hard when like people are like, yeah, we don't like the clothes. And then someone's like, where'd you get that top? Like, it's very, and I was like, Amazon, where I get all my clothes. I get everything on Amazon. Y'all, I don't have to go to a store. I can try it on and then return it if I don't like it. Fuck yeah, Amazon. Rex says, I'm curious if Kathy understands the reasoning behind the Jules fan. If not, maybe Mr. Alaska can explain it. Do you?
Just that she's from Alaska?
Is it because she's from Alaska?
Or is there more to it?
I don't know. My sister really likes her. LT, you have to explain it to both of us. Redmond, Washington, home of Nintendo North America.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Redmond is home of a lot of IT people.
Also home of Mario.
Mario's from Japan. What?
No. He was named Jumpman.
Yeah.
Nintendo of America named him Mario after their landlord. Yeah.
No way. No way. Okay, I didn't know that. Also, is this not the biggest cast iron pan you've ever seen in your life? Feel it.
That's a pretty good size. Yeah, you'll reach and you'll fall over on the stool.
Okay, so anyone who doesn't know, this is, how heavy is that?
Like 30 pounds?
Big cast iron. But if you want to cook a lot of meat at one time, this can cook 5 pounds of ground beef at one time. I know, I've done it many, many times. But might as well use it now that we have it.
See, I always just end up crowding my normal size pans so things don't cook evenly. But I'm not going to wait and do it twice. Which is why I just get the pre-cooked chicken now.
Look, you're cute. Kathy,
would you let this man cook you a breakfast over a campfire in your best cast iron?
With your cast iron?
With my best cast iron. Yes, I would. One, I ain't gonna say no to someone cooking for me. And two, it's fucking cast iron. What's the, like, if he's cooking in it, that's fine. If you're like, would you trust this man to borrow your cast iron overnight? Like, he took it camping without me, then that's, because it's more how you clean it. It's not what you do to it. You can fuck with a cast iron while you cook, high heat, whatever the fuck. It's when you clean it that's the problem. If he was like, hey Kathy, I really liked your cast iron, so I scrubbed it with soap, then we would have some words.
Salt. All I use to clean cast iron is salt.
Attaboy. Yeah. He knows what's up.
I'd clean it in the river while I was out cooking. Wipe it down, bring it back as clean as possible, but
Yeah.
can't clean.
So one time, my mom, who doesn't cook, she can't even make rice barely.
Yeah.
She is a neat freak to the point that's like borderline OCD. And so I had left my cast irons out because I had been cooking, but I was too tired to clean them. I was going to deal with it later. I came back and she's like, I spent 4 hours scrubbing your cast iron with soap. And I was like, and then I lost my shit on her. And then since then, she now, like, if my cast irons are there, she'll just like stack them all up in one corner and be like, can you deal with that when you can? But she'll yell at me a lot. No. I would trust him. He knows what's up. And my favorite one is the 12-inch. Oh, wait. I don't think you haven't seen it. But, like, oh, look at how sexy that is.
That's a shiny cast iron.
When, online dating, someone's like, hey, send me a sexy pic. That's